What bit rate am I? Oh my god, I forgot to change the resolution. It's at 720p.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I
I mean,
noticed that in the last one, in the last
the
stream.
stream's already begun, so I can't redo it unless I, well, whatever. It's fine. And while I was
For
having
bitrate
internet,
reasons or what?
the bit rate was low when I started, so that's why I put it down to 720p. So I guess maybe the internet's better now, but who knows? But yeah, like what we were talking about, like, I guess we should fill in the viewers to what we were talking about. So our conversation started with flight sticks, and it went on to driving sticks, and then
Steering wheels.
steering wheels. Yeah, and Joel was like saying, "Oh yeah, this wheel is cheap and all that, and it's not realistic." I was like, "Huh? Are you sure? I've heard good stuff about it." And then what did you say, Joel? It's like, "Do you work for Logitech while you're defending the?" Then you told me the product number of it, and I looked it online, and I was like, "Holy shit! I remember researching this. You're correct. These wheels are shit." I was like, "Why did I ever doubt you?" But then yeah, well, you're talking about like Project
Oh yeah, Project Wingman.
Yeah.
Yeah, since Ace Combat is way more expensive, definitely like you should probably try Project Wingman. It's a much better game than Ace Combat, like in terms of the gameplay.
Mechanics and stuff.
Yeah, the mechanics. Like the thing about like in Ace Combat, for some reason there's like a time limit on the missions. Like you have to finish.
I think it's because it's from the arcade roots. Because did it start as like an arcade game or something?
Yeah, I think so.
That's
it
what
does
I
have,
remember.
Like,
At least.
the Bandai Namco polish, but it kind of like you know how you were playing. What's that dragon game called again?
Lair, yeah.
Lair, right?
It
You know
has
how it felt
missions like
you had
that.
to do, yeah, like you had to do absolutely everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it's
the
like.
yeah, it's the same like in Ace Combat. Like you have your entire squad flying around with you, but it feels like they don't do shit except die when the story requires it, right? But in Project Wingman, like
Yeah.
the game is actually like more difficult, but your teammates actually do something, and there's no time limit on the missions, right? If you were to survive long enough, your team would just mop everything up for you eventually. It would
Yeah,
take like an
okay.
hour though. And so you can see them actually shooting down enemy planes and helping you out.
Choose your cards. Stamina, ammo, health, defense. What? I guess I'll go health. What? One more card. Ammo, okay. Should I even pick? Okay, never mind.
I just picked
Yeah.
mobility.
Oh yeah, I can aim
Never
down
a bad
sights.
idea.
Remember to avoid
Wait, did you
mag
get rid of the
coupler.
card or what?
No, I restarted the mission since we only did one, right?
Maybe we
Oh,
can start
but
building
no,
some
this is
catapults?
we're at the same part we ended.
Is it?
Yeah.
Continue to clean out the area while I come up with an alternative.
I specific.
Doesn't matter. You
Yeah.
you got what you needed.
Within our
Yeah.
perimeter again.
I guess. Well, we lost all the upgrades. I guess, but I guess this is. I guess this is the
we
best.
did.
Oh yeah,
We lost our items.
Be sure I'm good. What am I saying? I'm great.
yeah. I guess this is a good compromise. Like we continue from the level, but yeah, but we lost our items.
Yeah. It's all right. Let's go.
Hopefully this isn't hard without Thor. But yeah, like
he knows we have an appointment tonight. What the hell
Yeah.
is he doing?
I think he might be working because like he said he's mostly not busy on Sundays.
Oh, sorry, bot Jim. You walked into that one.
It's funny that in a game like Helldivers where it's like way easier to kill your teammate, in that game it's not that likely that you'll get into people's line of sight, right?
Yeah.
I guess it's
you have
because
to, like I guess you're sort of forced to pay attention to this kind of thing.
I think it's mostly to do with the third-person view, because you can see behind you, right?
Yeah.
So like if you get in front of someone, you can tell immediately because obviously they're behind
Because
you.
you see them coming from the side.
As if
Yeah.
living in the zombie fucking apocalypse
Good point.
wasn't fun enough. Now I have to go crawling through sewage.
And also sometimes you could see the laser. I mean, it depends. Oh, is this stuff razor wire?
It's some kind of... Oh shit. Sorry guys.
What? What do you mean? What? Why?
Oh.
Sorry.
I'm talking to the bot. Oh. Yeah, if you do end up playing racing games, I've got a few of my own. I don't have dirt, but I've like Project Cars and Formula 1.
And I'll tell you like how much I like Dirt. It's like after I played Dirt 2 and 3 and all that, like every other racing game feels so boring to me. That's like,
That's the rally car one, isn't it?
yeah, it's the rally car
I've seen
one.
people play it. It looks pretty good.
And I know, I really like it. Even though like it's very arcadey. I mean, it's
Well,
not that
that's the thing, not everyone
arcadey.
necessarily wants to play a fucking car simulator, right?
If you want one that is very simulator, like friggin' play Dirt Rally. But the problem with those games, like for me, is that I kind of want it to be too much perfection. So what happens is that I play a course over and over again until I get first place, even if I'm just playing on normal difficulty. So
Yeah.
I'll spend hours just on one race. So I know that's why I like Dirt Rally 1. Like
I see.
I never finished that game because I'm just so obsessed with doing the course perfect. That's why I feel like I should have just lowered the difficulty and then just try to get first place.
I remember doing that with like the very first like arcade racing game that I really enjoyed. I mean, I played like Formula 1 on my PlayStation, but
Yeah.
when I got the PSP, I've got this game called Ridge Racer. and I really got into
Ridge
that one.
Racer.
Yeah, I think it was the second one.
Oh.
I remember I thought the graphics looked so realistic, and
On the PS. Just
yeah, on the PSP. When I look
PSP.
at it now, I think like, oh god damn, did I
I
really
think-
think this looked real?
yeah. You go back and watch like I remember watching reviews of like Gran Turismo on friggin' PS1. And people
Yeah.
like, wow, this looks so realistic. I remember also like because I was talking about that. I think you were in one of those videos in which I talk about this old TV show called Cybernet, right? And
Probably.
even on that TV show, they're like, wow, the cars in Gran Turismo look so realistic. And then my dad walked in and he's saying, wow, those cars look so realistic. And
Yeah.
me and my bro is like, what, really? Like, what, really? That's the same thing she said. But then nowadays you're like, what the, this looks like a joke. How did we believe this looked realistic?
Yeah, right. I mean, people were saying that even like back when they had the super low poly models on those old consoles, like the N64, whatever.
I
right?
remember
This
it.
shit looks so realistic.
I remember because that's what when the Dreamcast was coming out, I was like, oh, this looks so realistic.
Yeah. Whereas when you look at it now, it's right. You can very clearly see the polygons.
It's like, what is this? A friggin' mobile? It looks worse than a mobile game.
It looks like a fucking student project or something.
Yeah. Like probably the best example is like Shenmue.
Oh, I don't know that one.
You don't?
No, I didn't. I had like older family friends and cousins who played on these old consoles back
Yeah.
when it was like the late 90s and early 2000s. They still had like these functioning consoles, but I never knew what the games were that I was playing.
Yeah?
Just like visiting their houses, and I never owned any of these consoles. The first console I owned was like a PS1.
But the
Which I
PS
had the,
PS1
Slim
was
version
what do you call it? PS1 and N64 were the same gen.
I suppose.
Yeah. But to
But
be
I
fair,
only
like
got the PS1 like
Touching.
in the 2000s because it was the slim version. I think the original PlayStation, right, was like early 90s, was it?
came out in 96, I think.
Oh yeah, not so early then. Dude, where do we go? Oh,
Ow, 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 ow. Was it 96 it came out? Gosh.
hey Jammer,
Yeah.
Need to patch myself up.
go down the sewer slide.
Sewer slide.
Oh,
Ow. Oh, I went right.
I went left.
Did it pick it automatically or did you move towards it?
I intentionally went the other way because I thought we would join up, but it didn't matter. Oh god.
Looks like we're meeting up.
Eventually, right? I mean, there's only one safe room. Imagine if you went the wrong way, you actually died.
Help. I think all the bots are with me.
God came over to you.
Yeah. I don't know. They just did.
Dude, you're hogging all the bots. What the hell?
I'm not
If I get-
controlling
if I
them.
get caught by one of these wall pussies, like this here,
Oh shit. That's true.
they're actually all over the place. Then I'm totally dead.
Forgot what happens if you die. Do we have to find you in a room or something?
That is right. Oh, I found you.
We're busy fighting these dudes.
Damn it, got a whaler here.
Whaler.
need that.
Oh shit! What the
yeah.
fuck is this thing?
Shoot it.
Oh, is it already dead? I kept shooting at it. Hey, where the heck are we supposed to go now? Is this a maze?
Did you loot everything in here? I can see some
No.
money.
Oh, that's the thing. I'm not used to playing this like this in this game because you know, like looting stuff. Which is funny because when I started playing it, like remember I was just going around looking at stuff like wanting to loot it.
Yeah.
But then now I switched. Stun gun. What's stun
You're
gun
just
doing?
trying to get
again?
through the level.
Yeah, now I'm just trying to get through the level.
Let's hustle, people.
You're coming with me.
Let's
I
hustle.
just buy this stuff because I need the heals.
Gotta get.
I mean, not buy, collect. Oh, sorry, I should let you do that.
Why? What happens if I do it?
Oh,
Long
just letting
barrel.
you get involved.
Ah. Extended handle. Oh, it's for my thing. Okay. I already have that pretty much.
I have a long barrel.
Gasoline. Oh. It's for the... I think it's for the melee weapon, that long handle. I already have something though. Is that where we came from? No. What's up here?
Ammo pouch. Do we need any?
I have enough ammo, I think.
Well, just pick it up if you can. Well, I just one-shot him.
Sniper,
Do you have a
pistol.
toolkit?
No, Oh, I should have bought at the beginning of the level.
Extra rounds over here.
I forgot that we can buy stuff.
Thank you.
Hey there, Copiote something. You have this game? If you want, you could join us. Since I think
Oh, do you know
was
it?
yeah, he's a viewer like for a while now. He was even asking the other day if I play with viewers, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play today and tomorrow.
Is he?
Is this
Did
PC
he
game?
watch
Yeah,
the
PC game.
Valkyria streams or?
No, he was like way earlier.
Not the
Like
one with the Russian name, is he?
oh, he is the one with the Russian name.
Oh,
did he
that's
show up
him,
for
okay.
Valkyria Chronicles 1? I know he showed up yesterday.
Yeah, he was there yesterday. Do you know how to read Cyrillic?
No.
Oh,
I think like I don't remember his name, but I think Will remembers it.
okay. No, because you just read it out, right? I thought, oh, you know how to read.
I know it looks like a KPOH, so I just read it Kopio. You can pronounce it Corion. Oh yeah, that's right, Corion. Yes. I have a grenade. Are there any other like simulator games you? It's funny that you're talking about like
health kit.
Keep shooting those things.
oh
You'll
health kit.
definitely want this. Oh, actually, let's.
I
wait
mean, I'm
until this
full
is over
health.
before we use it.
I'm like full health. Oh,
yeah.
that one? I'm
Hey,
pretty
Bot
much
Jim,
full health.
take it.
Oh, first aid cabinet. Am I pleased to see you?
Okay, I'm gonna start. Give me some cover.
You have to be turning the wheel or something. Where are
Are there any
you?
other simulators I play?
Yeah.
You know The Sims? Nah, I don't play The Sims, but
I used to play it back in The Sims 1.
oh yeah. No, I mostly like I do like vehicle simulators. Like vehicles that I would never be able to drive in real life because I don't have the money or the
Yeah.
qualifications, you know?
Yeah. I get you.
But isn't
How about
that great that
helicopter?
you can do helicopters? Oh yeah.
I mean, to be fair,
love
that's
flying.
mostly the same as like I can you use flight stick for helicopter?
Oh yeah, you can. But flying a helicopter is
Yeah, it's different. Yeah.
it's different. Like when you're in a plane, it's quite a relaxing experience, right? With a helicopter, you're constantly like making tiny adjustments the entire time.
Even if
it's,
you're all the way up in the sky.
Yeah, yeah. You've got to constantly like level it out, keep. I know it's difficult to explain, but I remember when I flew a helicopter. Well, not flew a helicopter, but tried flying it in the game for the first time. It was I struggled a lot. It took me a long time to just learn to be very gentle, right, with the stick. And like I was wondering whether I was just stupid or not, right? So I just got my brother to try the same thing. And
Same thing.
Yeah, I just watched him. Yeah, same thing. He struggled so much just to try to take off from the ground, right? Like it's really difficult. So I know, okay, it's not just me. But he came to the same conclusion. You really got to be like really
I guess
gentle with it.
I guess I understand from because used to, well, we had this like RC remote RC helicopter.
Oh,
and also-
you had one of those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I kind of understand, but it was a cheapo one that only cost like 100 dirhams. That's like maybe $30. I was like so surprised, like what? This actually works pretty well. But then of course it broke on the same day we were playing it around with it, because we just crashed it and stuff. But we did manage to get it to fly
you
like pretty
broke it?
well.
It
Yeah,
didn't
we broke it.
just Stop working or what?
Yeah, the rotors broke.
Dude, I've seen people fly with that thing like in some really crazy ways, upside down and shit.
Yeah.
Oh god.
How did you guys get up there? I'm just here like shooting dudes.
We just have to leave here. I think they're just gonna spawn infinitely.
Here, I just watching you guys like fight them off while I'm over there like
Okay,
shooting
there's a
at
bit of a jump
them.
here.
Sorry if I'm not reading chat. Chat.
Okay, see ya.
Bye bye, robot. Camera, can you play games like this 1st of June? What's 1st of June? What day is that? I mean, I play every day, so yes. Unless something comes up on 1st of June. What's so special about 1st of June? It's a Saturday,
my
so
birthday.
definitely. Is it?
No.
Oh, are you joking like that's his birthday?
Maybe it is.
I love games like this. I will pass the exams. Oh, I guess because he's got exams and will join you. And is this a free game? No, it's not a free game. Can I install it for
damn.
free, or you have to buy it? Good luck, your team. Okay.
Man, I remember doing exams. I
Yeah.
wasn't very good in school, to be honest.
I was okay. I was good, but I was studying in a Filipino school, so the one of the things that I did not do well in was the Filipino language class. So
Yeah.
I would just barely get passing
Well,
every time.
look at you today. You speak mostly English, so you don't even need it.
Yeah. I mean,
When you're in the Philippines, do you speak to like?
yeah, I
I
speak.
guess in Manila you speak Tagalog.
Yeah, I do. Even to my office mates, but they do
What
understand
about
English.
that ESL
So
moment they had?
well, the thing is sometimes they have wait. What was that? What was the context of that ESL moment?
Do you like to?
Oh, yeah. Well, they know that I mostly speak English, so that's why they communicate. Even though I can understand Tagalog, but yeah.
Okay.
At the office, I do speak to them, but if it's like regarding work or something like that, like if I want to make myself clear, like so that there's no miscommunication, I'll speak in English.
Bro, can these bots like heal up or something? Do I need to buy medkits for them?
You have to. Maybe. Do we have to? I guess they don't
I can
have their
afford it,
own
I have plenty
money.
of money.
I guess I'll also get one so to heal them, so that we could split the cost. Which one is the health kit?
No, it's okay. I got it.
I think you could only buy one at a time. Can you?
Oh, you can hold up. You can hold up to 2, but I've already healed them up.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, hon.
You think they remember? I mean, somewhere deep in
How much money you even
Soul kit
have?
as well.
but every
Oh, I
time,
had like
you know, I can't help but
3,700. I
Ah.
bought a couple team
That's where, like,
upgrades.
die, you
Got myself
motherfucker,
some
or
armor
fuck.
plates,
It's gonna eat me.
Mm.
and I missed.
Wondering if I should bring a jacket.
It's probably because I picked up all those coins.
Ah.
Oh, I also didn't spend any before we started the previous mission.
You didn't have any that carried over from last time?
No, you restarted.
But I still have like a bunch of money.
Wait, how much do you have?
How I can say brother in Philippine? Kapatid. Kapatid means it's both for male and female, so no issue.
You have female brothers?
One, over.
No, I mean it's
Very progressive.
kapatid means like sibling.
Oh, okay.
But I guess if you want, you could say something like kuya. Kuya is sort of like, you know how in what do they say in Japanese? Like there's a term that they use in Japanese a lot. I forgot what it was.
Sibling?
Like if you want was it Oni-chan or something?
Or like older brother or what?
Yeah, like older brother. What do they say again? Something like that.
I guess Nissan.
But yeah, there is like there's kuya and there's ate in Filipino, but does it strictly mean like sibling or whatever? It
You make
means
distinctions between like older and younger as well.
yeah. Kuya is like usually it's like for older male, and ate is for older female.
Oh, nice.
But then
My
you
favorite kind of sibling.
but you don't. It's not sibling. Like even if it's your cousin or heck even if it's your coworker, you can call them kuya or ate.
Oh, okay. Kind of like I suppose you
Senpai.
would call someone uncle even if you're not related to them.
I guess it's kind of like senpai. Not really. I'm not sure about senpai because
No,
senpai
it's
is
just being like respectful to your elders.
yeah. Because senpai is I guess it's mostly like for class or for work, right? Senpai and kohai, right?
Yeah, that's right. But
I
you have some sort of relationship with these people, right? You don't just call a stranger kuya.
Actually, you can call a stranger kuya.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Korea. It's Kuya kuya. And for
Kuya.
for girl, the guy was asking that spelling. He said Korea, Coria. Sorry, wait.
Korea.
Korea. Sorry, it's Kuya, and ate ate. The spelling it sounds like it's eat, right? But it's Oh, what is something behind me? Yes, there is.
He's behind me, isn't he?
Yeah. But that kind of reminds me, what do you call it? I think it was Mio from Hololive. Like, they're reading like words like I forgot what the word was, but for some reason the only word I could think of is, no words that end with te.
Yeah.
Like eight, like they would say ate instead of eight. For some reason,
yeah.
the word I can think of is what do you call it? Like hate, but that wasn't the word. But hate is like weird. But I guess I could use it as an example. Instead of saying hate, they would say hate.
Yeah.
It's like forgot what word
English
it was.
words.
Yeah, English words. Like they're playing like a English game,
that
and there's
word
a
game.
word. It's not a word game. It's just like example. They're playing this game. Like they're playing Back for Blood, and then there's a sign that says, "I hate this" or something, and there's like, "I hate this," this something like that. And like I think one of the other Hololive JP members was like, "Oh Mio, read this word," and they're like, "Hate." It's like they would laugh like, "I'll read it again, hate." Like no, it's not. It's not. I mean, it's not that word, but it's for some reason it's the only one I could think of right now. But it was more of a like a normal word.
Yeah.
But it was like it ended with
No way I scared them.
who did you scare? Oh yeah.
So I guess she's just ESL, right?
Yeah, yes. What do they say? Elite English.
Wait, Elite English, right.
I know that's the
Or
joke they
Passion
made.
English.
Yeah, that's the joke that they made with Mio.
Oh god. We have to kill that
Specifically, like Elite English. Gamer, you were in LA. I did take a vacation there 1 year. Yeah. What about LA? Yeah, you hear about all those news about how all these American cities getting a lot of crime and stuff.
Oh really? You hear that too?
I mean, like I hear it a lot in like YouTube and whatever, and like a lot of times I'm like, I'm gonna take it with like a grain of salt, because you know how it is, like YouTube, like they like to exaggerate or whatever for new. Oops, sorry, for new again. Oops, sorry.
Talk America.
Not just that. It's like like, oh, I want to get views on my videos because it's monetized, so I'm going to find every little story to complain about, that kind of thing.
Alright.
Yeah, I forgot where my melee button. I forgot where my melee button was. It's mouse 3. I even pressed the old melee button. It's like, okay, that
pressing
didn't
V.
work. Yeah, I was pressing V. It wasn't working. It's like, oops. I was like, what is my melee button again? It's mouse 3. I changed it. But yeah, But yeah, the other day when I was at the gym, I could overhear like two American guys talking, and oh crap, and they were talking about like one of the guys is like, oh, what do you call it? Yeah, I'm from New York, but I'm glad that I'm not in New York. I forgot what you're saying. He's saying like he's glad that he's from New York but not living in New York, because he's saying like, yeah, the crime rate there has gotten bad, something like that.
Okay.
So it's like, huh?
Yeah,
I guess it might
People
be
say
true.
the same thing about every major city in the USA, right? Like they'll say like the same thing about LA, I believe.
But that's the thing. Like apparently it's gotten pretty bad. But I don't like even him. Like he's saying like, cause he said he grew up there and is saying it's way worse now.
Yeah. Do you think
Right,
like it's worse than like other places in the world? 'Cause I feel like, you know, poverty is increasing, and as a result, crime has gotten worse everywhere.
I guess I don't know. Like
It's definitely not like specific to well, I wouldn't say it's necessarily the same, but I feel like a lot of the time in the news at least, people talk about crime in other countries rather than address the crime in their own.
yeah.
This is just an
Supply
example of
box.
like Australia, for example.
Ooh, pain meds. Oh crap! I got the smaller pain meds for the bigger ones. You guys
need
don't
a
want
bandage?
this? Yeah, I already took the bandage.
Ooh. Can you take my
Your
toolkit?
I get. I have a health. Oh wait, no, I have
I just
a.
picked up the. Yeah, I just picked up the med kit and it took the spot on my bandage. I thought it would take the toolkit slot.
Heard something.
Oh crap! There's one of those
You dodged that.
unintentionally. Is it dead?
There's another one here.
Oh, yeah. I saw it like right before you clicked on it. Oh,
More crows.
the lag is not. The lag is, you know, it feels like there's no lag today, unlike, you know, last time.
Knock that shit off.
I think because Tor. Unfortunately, we are in a very geographically diverse.
Yeah,
No, we're very spread out over the globe, right?
yeah. So now imagine what it's like my online experience for a while, like playing with people in America, fighting games.
Yeah. I remember people talking about like in League of Legends, at least in the early days, right?
Yeah.
There were no Australian servers, and so you'd have to play on the US servers with like 400 ping.
Ooh.
Who even does that, man? If there were a game that I could only,
You can only.
that I could only play like with 400 ping, I probably just wouldn't play it, to be honest.
So how old is this game? What year did this come out? It's pretty recent, right? Like 2022 or 23?
Really, that new?
Yeah, I think so. Can you look up how old it is, Will? Are you even still there? Because it only looks like Popio and Shemtov are in chat. Remember to avoid mag coupler. See, like Will only like said that like a while ago.
Oh, I see.
I guess on the next break I could look up.
I wouldn't worry too much about it. The bugs.
It's a pretty recent game, Popia. So that
Shit.
means like you probably have to pay like full ass price for it.
Oh, only buy it on sale.
Yeah, don't buy on sale. Yeah.
Wait for Christmas.
2021.
But then you'll be done with the game.
What's this
Then,
card? A natural healing ability. After not being damaged for... Okay, let's get it.
alright. As long as you can aim down sight.
Yeah, as long
it's
as I
okay
can
with
aim
me.
down sights. And then
You know
watch
which
as
way
I
to
get
go.
watch as I get a card like you can only use melee weapons.
Oh. Whoa!
Whoa, what the fuck?
Did you just teleport as well?
What? No, I actually didn't see. No, I just saw like one monster. Man,
Oh,
I
okay.
I keep forgetting to
Don't
look
mind
out
if I do.
for copper coins. I'm too engrossed in shooting stuff.
Did you use the med kit?
Oh no, I didn't. I forgot that you're talking about. There's a med kit. Thanks for getting my way, bot. You got in my way. What did you expect? Okay, where the fuck are we supposed to go?
I think up here. Ooh. You take point. Ah, I was hoping you'd run into that. You're very good at spotting those now, huh?
I guess it's just like right in front. That's how you play only old games. I guess I gave out that vibe. Friggin' boomer up in. I'm a friggin' boomer up in here.
Let's check this place out.
You know, for a moment, I also felt like you only play games you played before.
Thing is, like when you joined, I was playing like a pretty recent game, Psychonauts 2.
You were in the middle of your nostalgia arc.
Need that.
Bro,
Yeah,
what
I
are you on
was.
about? You joined, like, when I first started watching you, you were playing,
Psychonauts 1 or 2?
2.
That's a pretty recent game, isn't it? How old is it?
Oh, I suppose it might be.
What year
You know,
did...
the first time I joined your chat, right? Like,
Was Jack Black
there
in the
was
game?
There was no
Or-
one. Sorry?
Yeah, there was no one in the chat. It was just you.
Yeah, there was no one in the chat. It was just me, and right, the moment I said something, like, you just immediately started talking to me, and I was like, oh, I'm not really used to this.
Not used to people chatting. You haven't
Yeah,
gone
not used
into...
to people.
You haven't gone to any other people who have low views before?
No, man, I've never, like, I guess I've been in people's chat if they had like 20 viewers, but they'd already be talking to their regulars and stuff. But I was the only one there, right? So you immediately started, I guess, trying to have a conversation with me, and you asked me questions, and I thought like, oh god, he's
Yeah, no, I got it.
fucking 20 questions asking me about what games I've played.
I guess because I got so used to talking to Will, like, cause he's in the chat a lot, so I'm like, oh, hello there.
Oh no, I just wasn't used to it. I'm pretty chatty myself, but I'm quite, what's the word for it? I guess shy.
Do you think Sir Violet is still up for later? I mean, isn't he in the chat? Or was that for Lair? But what was I saying? Oh yeah, damn, what was I saying? Oh, I think, oh yeah, I was gonna ask like why, like what made you subscribe, well, check me out in the first place. I was like, oh, it's probably it's the Pippa videos, right?
Yeah, the Pippa projector video. Yeah, I remember I left a comment on it, and I thought, wow, I'm pretty impressed with, yeah, again, the attention to detail in your stuff. I thought I'd give you I'd subscribe to you, and then it just notified me when you went on stream.
Ah, really?
And the first time I watched, I was just lurking, right, for a bit, and I thought, oh, next time I should probably say something in the chat. Because I noticed when I came in next time, I thought, alright, this is my chance. There's no one else. I should, you know, I guess have a conversation. I was probably drunk that night, and I thought, oh yeah, just find someone to talk to.
Are you the kind of person to like, when you drink, do you just drink at home, or do you like go out to drink?
Oh, I usually drink at home. It's so expensive going out to drink.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh. You can't really buy goon bags out in a bar, you know?
Yeah.
Do you have that shit in the Philippines too? Like bags of wine?
Bags of wine.
Yeah, like cheap wine in a bag.
Never really bothered to look. I remember kind of seeing them in Dubai because like in Dubai there was like these certain places where you can buy alcohol, and I think I remember seeing them.
Yeah.
But maybe there are, but I guess, but I never looked, so maybe I never noticed them.
I guess you don't drink that stuff, huh?
Yeah, I don't drink wine. You drink wine?
No. I mean, I drink wine to get on the piss, but if I were to drink something I really enjoy, I'd probably have a beer. Like I only drink like bagged wine because the cheapest, like $15, which is like $10 for 5 liters of something that's like 11% alcohol. That's a pretty good deal, right? That's the only reason I drink it. I don't like the taste of it.
Oh, we have to do one of these again where we look for find all the nodes. Okay.
You don't like these, huh?
I mean, they're fine, but like I remember the first time I was like, what the heck are we supposed to do? And it's like, oh, we're supposed to look for these nodes. Because I guess I'm not paying attention 100%.
What do you usually have? When I'm trying to drink something I really enjoy, I will shell out for like a Guinness or something. 'Cause I really love that, the dark beer. Yeah, but if I'm just trying to, well, I don't really have. I used to like have a bit of a problem with drinking, but not anymore.
I mean, I
would
used
drink wine.
Yeah, I used to like vodka or gin with mostly whatever drinks like Coke or something.
Yeah.
But then I changed it. Now I also used to like the sweet alcoholic drinks. You know, like
Soju.
the coolers, or not soju, but like I don't know what you call those. It's like it has low it has like,
Cruisers.
yeah, I think they're called cruisers or bruiser. What would you say, cruisers?
Yeah, like Smirnoff Cruisers.
Yeah, Smirnoff specifically. Yeah. Was that there's a Smirnoff Mule that I like quite a bit. Get into safe room. We have
you
to
wanna
run.
try this recurve bow?
Nah.
Let me check it out.
Typically don't like bows in video games. Like there's a period in time like friggin' bows in
I
almost
think you
every
already
video
tried it in
game.
this game as well.
In the what do you call it? In the base. Is this a safe room? Why is it so big? I'm so used to Left 4 Dead safe rooms where it's like teeny tiny. But yeah, what was I saying? I used to drink the cruisers and all that. But then eventually my palate changed and I didn't like sweet stuff. So now I'm like drinking like straight up just regular beer, Heineken, whatever.
Yeah.
And not even the light San Miguel. Now I'm like drinking the what do you call it? Like the pale Pilsen.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I'll talk to you about this. The other person I told about this didn't really appreciate it, but there's this like drink I used to make for myself, which I thought was pretty nice. It was a way that I would mix just a vodka into a form that I could sip on over a long period of time, right? Just so I'm not rushing through my drinks. But so what have you heard of a White Russian?
I have, but I don't know what the ingredients are.
Okay, if I'm not mistaken, it's like milk and vodka. And you've probably heard of like whatever and Coke, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like whiskey and Coke, maybe vodka and Coke. And now here's the crazy part. Have you heard of Pilk?
It's at Pepsi and milk, right?
Yeah, but instead of Pepsi and milk, it's just like I do like Coca-Cola and milk. And now here it all ties together. I would do equal parts milk, Coca-Cola, and some vodka in that.
I know.
And like it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know. My mate thought it sounded disgusting, and I'm not sure whether he was being real about this. Maybe it's just because he actually needed to throw up because he was drunk. But he essentially, threw up after I told him about this. Described it to him.
Ah.
But I think he's just being a bitch. Like I thought it tasted pretty nice.
You ever have like what do you call those, root beer floats or whatever?
Oh yeah.
Is it not the same thing?
Ice cream.
Because like ice cream is basically just frozen milk, right? So if you
Yeah,
like
frozen
if you
dairy.
like floats, then you wouldn't have issue with like pilk.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, right? People get so weird about their food,
Well,
right?
I mean, I guess I understand. Like,
tell me, are we going to open the door or not?
I know. Like for instance, like crab. Like, I like crab meat and taste like, but like eating the crab, it feels weird. But I don't have issues
Really?
with lobster or shrimp. But I don't know. Like certain foods, I'm just like weird at.
Well, let's just say that it's not necessarily always
Anyone catch the weather today?
logical, right? Whether we
Yeah.
like or dislike things. But anyway, there have been some things, you know, that I thought sounded absolutely terrible that I tried and ended up being all right.
Like.
Yeah. For example, have you heard of like people having like sea salt flakes on chocolate bars?
Sea salt what? Flakes?
Like salt and chocolate.
Ah.
Like you can buy these like these Lindt chocolates that have like flakes of salt on the chocolate, or even like, have you had my mother baked some chocolate chip cookies and she sprinkled some salt flakes over the top of them as well before the bake. And I thought this sounded weird, right? But you know, it's actually really nice.
Yeah. I guess one
Maybe
thing
it
I
doesn't sound as strange to you, but it was to me.
I guess it doesn't sound strange to me, like putting salt on chocolate. 'Cause I remember I watched this like professional chef like making dessert, and he would put salt on it, and like I think it was a science related show because he's like talking about like
Was it
the
Heston?
science. I don't remember.
Heston's gastronomy.
No, I don't think so. I think it was like one of those more famous chefs, but I don't remember
Dude, Heston
what it
is
was.
super famous.
He
It's
is,
probably
I
him.
guess.
Like a UK chef?
Um,
Was he bald?
Someone's got a nice
With glasses?
No, he definitely was not bald.
Leave a thank you.
Okay.
He, but like you're saying like, oh, like I'm putting salt on the chocolate because it like he's saying like salt is known to enhance flavors, so let's
Yeah,
put a
it
little
does,
bit
actually.
of salt on it. It's like, huh, why do you want to make your, I was like thinking to myself, huh, you're making it taste salty, but I guess you're the chef. You know.
Yeah. And that's the thing, right? They're not actually making it salty. They're just having it be like not even perceivable, right? It just enhances the flavors without
Yeah.
being perceived. Have you actually tried it?
No, no. I mean, I haven't intentionally tried, but maybe when I eat at those buffets back then, maybe they had
Oh, yeah.
salt. I remember like eating some sweets that it had some little crystals on it that I assume is sugar. So who knows? It could have been salt. What? Where are you guys? How did you guys get there? What the fuck?
Probably
Huh?
across the bridge.
What bridge?
That one.
What?
Memento.
Moment. What the heck? How did you
Oh.
get over there?
It doesn't matter. I'm already done. Coming back to you.
Oh, okay. There's a gap over there. I must be blind. Did we actually
Alright,
have
let's
to
go.
go there?
Oh, we're already done there. I just had to
Okay.
untether the boat.
Too engrossed in the conversation to actually to actually play the fucking game. God damn that friggin' grenade! It either it has a really little fuse, like a short fuse, or it explodes on impact.
Oh, probably. Is it a frag grenade?
It looked like a frag grenade.
Short fuse.
It was
You didn't
short
cook
fuse.
it, did you?
No,
Prime it.
It could be worse.
I think I did prime it a little bit because I was kind of aiming it, so maybe I did cook it a little bit. Careful,
Okay.
birds can alert the horde. Guess I'm
Yeah,
using
so
my
I was saying-
baseball bat. Ah, god damn
Wait,
it.
how did I do that?
I even was saying how birds can alert more than you freaking shot your gun. And I was in the
Dude,
middle
I
of
wasn't
me,
even aiming at them. They're on the other side of the truck.
right in the middle
Oh,
of me
God.
saying, I'm gonna switch to baseball bats.
Oh fuck, they're dying. Oh,
Is it me or is it easier today? Right?
easier.
Did is having more players that make the game harder or something?
Possibly, yeah.
Is that just how much more accurate the bots are at shooting?
Yeah.
Was it also like this for Left 4 Dead? That's easier if you have bots?
Oh, yeah. Bots actually make it easier because bots can see shit that you may not be able to in the distance, and they have aimbot. I mean, they don't program inaccuracy into the bot's aim.
Oh wait, no, did we ever have bots in Left 4 Dead? Because I thought like
Of course we did. We had at least one bot.
no, I'm starting to remember. Yeah, there were bots in that game. Yeah, what were we talking about again? Oh yeah, chocolates. Chocolates. I don't know, I'm not
He
that...
ever eats-
Yeah,
Oh,
go
yeah.
ahead. I was just gonna say I'm not that really into sweets, so...
Yeah, neither am I. But I do love cookies.
I think, yeah, even I like donuts and cookies more than like even like pure chocolate. I guess because it has more, it has a more savory kind of taste to it compared to
yeah.
other sweets. Like,
Do you ever make steaks at home?
I did once, but then I stopped because like goddamn, like beef is so expensive. I stopped like buying beef and fish because it's so expensive. The only
Yeah,
time
but
I
you live on an island.
even freshwater fish is expensive here. Like,
Why is it so expensive?
I know, like, I guess just fish is expensive. Like for instance, like the price for a
Alright, let's keep
kilo.
moving.
Where are you? Okay, like the price of like a kilo of chicken will get you like only like 250 grams of
Chicken is full of bones.
huh?
The chicken is full of bones.
I mean, it doesn't matter if it's like what do you call it? Like, oh, anyway, my
You're
point
paying for
is
the bones.
anyway, my point is that what, fish don't have bones? I mean, to be fair, like when you do buy it, like if it's cut up, like sometimes it doesn't have bones. But damn,
you
like
use the
friggin',
bones?
or in fish or in chicken?
In chicken?
What do you mean by use the bones? Like, do I remove them when I
you don't,
cook
like, use
them?
them to make a soup or a stock. or
No,
anything.
no, I don't.
Wasteful. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we were
it's pretty-
supposed to be running.
Yeah. Now the only reason I do it is because I got like, for my birthday last year, my parents got me this like pressure cooker. It's called an Instant Pot, and it's so
Oh,
great.
Pippa was talking about that in I mean the chat was talking about it, but like Pippa was like thinking, oh, maybe I'll get one of those instant pots.
Yeah, dude, that thing
Yeah.
is great. Like,
Yeah, she was talking
it's what I
about
use
it.
for most of my cooking.
And like apparently it's good for beef because like even if you buy well, the chat was talking about it and Pippa was just like reading the chat, and apparently it's good for like beef because it what do you call it? It you cook it slowly, so it's gonna soften the
'cause
meat.
It has a sous vide function. Is that what you're talking about?
Is that what? What are you? Oh, what
I
are
mean,
you doing?
It can do all kinds of things, right? It can
Yeah.
It can be like, you can cook things in like an immersion bath. Like they call it sous vide. Because all my steaks that come from the butcher, like it gets vacuum packed, and so I could just chuck it into the pot, cook it to like 65 degrees, and then sear it, and it's boom, ready to go.
Maybe I should try that because like sometimes I've gotten a few of those, but the instructions are put it in boiling water for this many minutes. But then I think I put it in there for too long because like it bursts. So now you get like friggin' what do you call it again?
All the juice spilling out.
Yeah, you get the juice spilling out. So you get like either like very watery steaks and all that. So it's like, oh, this is kind of ruined.
Yeah.
So if I had one of those and I had it like to 60 degrees, then it wouldn't burst.
Yeah, it's quite difficult doing it when you don't have temperature control. Like unless you were to, stand over the pot with a thermometer in it, right?
Yeah.
And had to control it yourself.
Okay, wait, let me read the chat. I thought you play only old game. Yeah, do you think Survival is still up? I don't know. Jammer, you started streaming only for yourself or you want to become popular stream? I guess mostly for myself because I kind of made a project out of it. Like I bought all these games, so it's like I'm gonna finish all these games and I'm gonna give motivation to myself by streaming them. So I made a project out of it. At first, I don't really want to become popular, but if it happens, it happens, I guess. But I don't think so. Jammer's always good with details. White wine is good. I think I only tried white wine once or twice. Wine's too fancy for me. It's always seemed like something for occasions. Once I give you American cognac, man, it's something. Have you ever tried that cognac?
Yeah, my parents once gave me some cognac, and it was wasted on me. I mean, it's definitely like smoother than a cheap whiskey. You don't feel that same burning in your mouth that you do with the cheaper stuff, but like the taste is quite similar.
I never tried cognac. I'm like afraid to buy those kind of expensive stuff. Because what am I gonna do? I'm like probably not like the taste and just mix it with Coke or juice or something.
Yeah. Yeah, going back to your chicken, how do you prepare your chicken?
Sometimes I fry in oil, sometimes I roast it, or heck, even fried in the air fryer.
Have you ever like brined your chicken?
Yeah, always.
Always.
Like apparently
wet
it's
brine or dry brine?
Yes, wet brine. Because
Oh,
I put it into soy sauce with vinegar, or heck, even sometimes Sprite.
Just adobo.
Yeah, thing is, brine is like
Well, the soy sauce and vinegar, that's adobo.
Oh, okay. So dry is what? Like you put it like for an hour in a liquid, right? And then you.
Oh no! Dry is like I do this for my steaks and my fish because it tastes so much better when the salt is throughout the meat, right, rather than just on.
Okay, I guess.
But you just sprinkle some salt on it and let it sit in the fridge overnight, or at minimum 2 hours outside. It'll make a difference.
Okay. I guess wet brine, because what I'll do is like for chicken, like even for some like for barbecuing the chicken, like you put it into the thing and you what do you call it? You let the chicken soak in sort of the soy sauce and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then you cook it.
Let's do this.
But
some people
you
are too
take it
lazy
out
to
of
do
the
this shit.
you take it out of the liquid. For me, I find it convenient because like when it's partially defrosted, so then you put it into the liquid to help it defrost even more. So for me, it's sort of like part of the process, like part of the defrosting process.
Oh.
Through
Do
here.
you buy your stuff in bulk and that's why it's frozen?
Yeah, I do. Like when I buy it, it's like fresh, but I put it in the freezer, so it's basically frozen.
Oh, speaking of freezers, today I picked myself up a deep freezer.
What's a deep freezer?
A deep
is-
freezer is like a dedicated freezer. Like the reason I wanted one is because I noticed like you know these no frost freezers that come with your fridge.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have one, right? It doesn't build up frost on it, does it? It doesn't, right?
Yeah, it doesn't. Well, the ones
Yeah. Do you know?
the ones that we have in the province are older fridges. Those do build up frost, but the one we have here doesn't.
No. The thing is, the ones that don't build up frost is because they're constantly cycling through like freezing and thawing stages.
Yeah.
And so what this means is that, and I noticed this for like some meat that I would definitely keep in like the top drawers of stuff. They would constantly be thawing and refreezing, thawing and refreezing. By the
Oh,
time
so
I
that's
would
not
eat them,
good.
yeah, after like months, like the texture of the meat was totally like shredded, right? By the crystals.
Really? Huh.
Yeah, and it would simply smell like it wasn't fresh anymore. And so I tend to also like buy huge slabs of meat, cut them up, and then freeze them. And so, because I'm just one person, right? And so I got myself a deep freezer, just so that it holds it at that temperature rather than constantly cycling.
Ah, okay. Really?
Yeah.
It's a good thing that I don't like I keep it in there for long. It doesn't stay there for more than a month.
Oh yeah, then it's not anything you have to worry about.
I was even like planning to get my parents one of those like it's like a big freezer, but it's like sort of like it's flat horizontally rather than vertical.
Yeah.
But then they're like, yeah, we don't really need it. It's like, okay, fine. Even though every time like we have family over, the freezer is always full because obviously they'd buy a lot of food for whoever's coming. So
Yep.
during those instances, I'm like, oh, you want one of these? And they're like, no.
Can't do anything for your parents, right? They always have everything already. Everything they need.
They really need a barbecue. I'm like telling them, you want here? I'll buy you this proper barbecue, and they're like, no.
Do they have gas lines for barbecues in the Philippines or in the province, or do they just like use coal barbecues?
Gas lines?
Oh, yeah, you know, like what do they call those?
As in like you'll get gas through like how you get water through the pipes, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So those we don't have those in Philippines or in Dubai. So if you want gas, it's you have to like
Get a tank.
get a tank, yeah. You know, like
Really?
Hank Hill, like propane tank.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
And to get like hot water, you have like those electric shower heads.
We don't have those in Dubai. Like for some reason it's like only in Asia.
Yeah.
Like but I guess because it's dangerous because you know like ooh get electrocuted. But yeah, like
So how do you get hot water?
well back in Dubai it's just like a water heater. Like the water heater fills up with water and then the water heater heats it up.
Okay.
That's why
And
like you'd
those,
run out of hot water.
Running out of hot water, right?
Yeah.
Dude, that's old technology. You know what they have now?
What?
They have you no longer have, I can't remember what they call those. You don't have a reservoir of hot water, but instead you have like my place right now. It just has a gas line that runs over a copper pipe, and when you get hot water, it just heats the water directly as you use it.
I remember I encountered one of those back in 2009. Like we rented like this apartment in UK like while we were staying there. I remember like we turn on the hot water and there's like these tiny holes in the wall, and then I noticed like what is that? And I look through, it's like, oh, it looks like a tiny flame. And I realized, yeah, it's like heating up. The flames are heating up the pipes as it goes through.
Yeah.
Got a gas can.
Huh.
But yeah, I was like,
I
wow,
haven't seen any
that's
holes
really...
in my walls.
I mean, they're like tiny holes, like very, almost like imperceivable. But for some reason, I noticed them.
Wow. You're very perceptive, aren't you?
I don't know, like...
I don't think this one has like a series of flames that does the heating. It just happens in one location outside the house.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh!
Oh,
God.
shit. Right next to us?
And how about now in Dubai? I mean in the Philippines. How do you get your hot water now?
I mean, like I said, like... what the
What
heck
about
is
your
this
like
thing?
kitchen sink?
Yeah, no hot water. No hot water in
Really?
the kitchen. Yeah, no.
At least you're not having to draw your water up from a well. You at least have pressurized pipes. So if you want to like wash your dishes by hand,
Which
you
I
would,
do,
like,
yes.
boil a kettle. You do.
No, we just wash it like room temp.
With cold water.
Yeah, room temp water.
Huh? How warm is the water that comes out of your tap?
Room temperature. It's just, you know, like if you take water and you leave it sitting on the table, that's how warm it is.
Really?
Yeah.
Even when it's hot outside?
Thing
I
is,
mean,
like,
hot inside?
I
Because,
guess
like,
I guess the pipes are like
They
deep
flow on the
enough that
ground,
it
right?
doesn't.
But
Yeah.
It's pretty... Yeah, cause like the water that you get is usually like you know, like 10 to 20 degrees colder than it is than ambient temperature normally.
Yeah.
So it's quite warm when it comes out of your tap.
I don't. What's your definition of what, like room temperature? Like, what is? Is that considered cold?
I mean, how warm is your room right now?
I don't know. I'd assume maybe 26. It is kind of warm here. Maybe higher. I'm only surviving because I have a fan next to me.
Okay.
But I mean, like,
Yeah, I don't
if
know.
I were to pour the water on my face, it would feel cold. But
Okay. But I guess it is tropical country, right? And you have mostly the same temperature year round.
yeah,
Okay. Well, that's pretty cool.
didn't.
I don't. I guess it must have been similar when I was living in Malaysia, but I never really noticed it, to be honest. Probably because I was a kid.
So is it considered weird not to use hot water to wash your dishes?
I suppose it is, because things like, you know, your animal fats and stuff, they stay solid at cooler temperatures. And to get things flowing and emulsify better when you're scrubbing them with soap, right? Like those
Yeah.
hard fats, it's best if you bring them up to like 40 degrees so they turn to liquid, and then you can wash it down your pipes.
Sometimes with those kind of situations, like if it's like there's a lot of those, I would
Put in the bin, right?
yeah, I scrape it out and I put it in the bin. Or sometimes like I would thing is I would be afraid to use water on it because I don't want it to go down the pipes. So I'd
No,
scrape it up and put it. But if there was a situation in which I had to use liquid, I would like boil a kettle and then pour it.
Okay. Yeah, I do the same thing because like I own the place that I'm living in right now, and so like if there's a clog, I'm the one who has to pay for it. But my parents, right? They're still living in a rental, and for years, right? They just wash all this shit down the pipes. They just keep running hot water frequently, so they don't give a shit. And it certainly never caused any issues for them.
Well, I guess for me, it wouldn't be too much of an issue because it's an apartment complex. So if we pour down the pipes, it's the building's problem.
Hey, but you still pay like strata fees, right?
What strata fees?
Oh, like some sort of
We play
fees that you pay to the
what?
people who maintain the complex, right?
Yeah, what?
Like you pay.
What
Do
do
you pay
they?
rent?
No, we own the condo. What is it
Oh,
called?
but you pay some sort of fees to the compound, right?
What do they call it exactly? They call
I will
it
say though,
association
even though my
dues. They
Sorry?
call it association dues.
Association dues. Okay.
Yeah, but it's basically what you're saying. So it's basically the same thing. Same
Yeah. Here
Same
they
word.
call it strata fee.
strata. Okay.
The strata is essentially like the group of people who maintain the value of the property, and so they are responsible for managing like your waste disposal, for the paint on the outside of the building, and even for like
Security
Like
or
also-
whatever.
yeah. And here's something pretty crazy. There was a place I was looking at before I bought my place, and like they had this, they were enforcing this rule, right, that you could not leave your clothes out on the balcony to dry. Because
Yeah,
that
they
shit
they
was-
enforced that here too, and even back in Dubai. Like even in Dubai, it became a law. It's not just
Really?
like buildings or whatever. It became a law. They don't like
Damn,
hanging
that's
clothes
crazy.
up. So what we do is
Oh.
we hang our clothes indoors.
But yeah, there's no like proper airflow indoors, right? So if it's humid, it dries very slowly.
Yeah, that's why like I leave it to dry overnight.
Let's
Like,
do this.
but sometimes like
Outside.
here in the living room, it's humid, so it takes longer to dry. So sometimes
Yeah.
I'll just turn on a fan to let it dry, or I'll bring it
That's
into the bedroom with the AC so it dries faster.
That's all you can do, hey?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, man. I used to like, oops. When I was living in my previous place, I remember like I'd have a lot of issues with insects and flies, especially in the summer, right?
Yeah.
Whenever you put your damp clothes and linens outside to dry, because it's so hot and dry out there, and there are plenty of flies like in this area, all the flies just end up sitting or hanging out on your shit, on your stuff, and they end up like
This is Screaming Eagle.
crapping on it, and so you see like these brown
Oh,
yellow
really?
stains on it.
Jeez.
Yeah, and so I just decided I just stopped drying my clothes outside back then. But in winter, when it's really humid, like I'd always have this until I finally decided to use like vinegar to deodorize my stuff. It would
You can
always
do that?
Smell like. Yeah, you can use like maybe 100 milliliters of vinegar in your. Instead of using softener, I use white vinegar.
Ah.
Yeah, it has like a mild softening effect, and it also removes odors from your clothes, and would really help with getting that stale laundry smell out of my stuff. You know, when things stay damp for too long, they start to stink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Really
come into
helped with
that
that.
issue that much.
Oh, okay. Even though like it's quite like rainforestish climate where you are. Hey?
Well,
Oh wow.
I guess it's not that humid in the thing. I try to keep it not very humid in here.
Oh, okay. Do you have a dehumidifier?
No, I just I'll just like turn on the AC or let the air flow out by opening the doors or whatever, or letting the fans blow. Where the heck am I?
Good.
But I don't try that hard, but I still manage to do it. I guess like turning on the AC helps.
Yeah. Man, what are we supposed to do here?
Something about boxes recover cargo containers.
Oh, I see. Yeah, anyway. Oh yeah, going back to like my parents, right? Washing shit down their sink. Like in case you ever decide to try this, definitely keep doing what you are, because even if you don't end up having blockages in your pipes, like the problem's just gonna be pushed further down the line, you know? Someone is gonna have to deal with it eventually when that cools down.
Oh, but here in Philippines, apparently we have
Yeah, You know that fatbergs?
Like, oh,
You know
but
people
he-
flushing their wipes.
yeah.
Have you heard of those?
I haven't heard of fatbergs, but I know like you're not supposed to flush the wet wipes down the toilet.
Even if it says flushable wipes, right?
Really?
Yeah, dude, flushable in this sense doesn't mean that it's like that it. You know, toilet paper falls apart when you get it wet, right?
Yeah.
It just disintegrates. Like wipes do not do that at all.
I guess because they're designed because they're in an alcoholic liquid. Of course, they
Yeah,
they
they'll-
need to stay solid.
Exactly. Now, in this case, when they say flushable, they're really just they're just bullshitting you. I guess their justification is, well, it can technically be flushed. Anything's flushable if it'll go down the fucking toilet. But nah. There was a lot of not sure if it's the same thing in the Philippines, but like in like I guess a lot of city water management facilities have complained about people flushing these down the toilet, and they made like a statement, a public service announcement to stop doing this.
I think in Asian countries you use oh crap help. Oh wait, never mind. I have a thing. Thing is here in Asia, don't use toilet paper that much to wipe our asses because we use a hose or we use a bucket with water and our hand.
A lot cleaner, isn't it?
You have a lot cleaner ass. I know
Imagine
that
having
for
shit
sure.
on your asshole all day.
That's what it was like when I was in US. I was like, my ass is so fucking itchy. Why don't they have hoses in their toilets? My god damn it.
Yeah, it's the same. It's obviously the same thing in like Australia. They have to shit in a public toilet, which hardly ever happens. Then have to just wipe with the toilet paper. But when
Yeah.
I'm at home, I can just like hop in the shower afterwards and clean.
I remember I was having this conversation with my cousins who live in Australia. And they're like, "Oh, you use water? And that's it, gross." And then they explain what they do, and that's like, "That's it? You use toilet paper to use water? Gross." Yuck.
Dude, think about it this way, right? If you got shit on any other part of your body, would you just be content taking some toilet paper and wiping it off until you can't see it? No, right? You
Yeah.
give it a full fucking wash.
But I guess they think it's gross because like, ew, you get like because like a lot
You
of them.
touch your asshole. Ew.
Because I don't do that, but my siblings and my parents do. They'll take their hand and they will with the water and they will wash their. But
Wait,
me,
you
what
don't
I
even
do
get in there with your fingers.
for me, it's because what do you call it?
You have like pressure.
Yeah, it's
High pressure?
pressurized. So just using the hose is enough to get it clean. You don't actually need to use your hand. If it's not,
okay.
if the pressure's not high enough, I will dip a little bit of tissue in the water and then use that, and then use the water for the rest.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, in US, it's like, oh god, my ass is so itchy.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, I eventually like, I'd have to use more than double the amount of toilet paper I was using at first.
Dude, when I'm outside of like Asia, right, or like Japan, you know, in Japan they have those fancy toilets, but I never like eat ass in Australia. Because you never know, and you know.
Is it also like that in European country? No, no hose, no bidet
Dude, they
even.
invented toilet paper.
They did. Okay.
Yeah.
You watched that?
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah. You watched
Oh, wait,
that?
I guess they have bidets in some parts of it.
Yeah. You watch that? There was a South Park episode about like I think it's called Japanese toilets, and apparently like Americans or whatever, like whoever uses toilet paper, they get a lot of issues with their asshole. They get like, they get rashes down there, and they get what do you call that? Where it's sort of the inside of your intestine like pokes out a little bit. of your asshole. What's that called
hemorrhoids.
again? Yeah, hemorrhoids. Like you get higher chances of those from using toilet paper instead of using water. It's like,
Yeah.
holy shit, I didn't know that. It's like, good thing I've been using water this whole time.
Dude, you know how much time you waste just, sometimes when you need to use toilet paper, just fucking
Red
takes forever.
discovered a survivor
Yeah.
in the wild. Brought him in. Scientist.
But yeah, like,
But
but
anyway.
I sometimes I mostly just use the toilet paper to dry my ass.
For a solution.
Oh yeah.
I've
You
But
need
yeah.
to like. I guess people are uncomfortable with the idea of a bidet where you sort of have to use your fingers as well.
There's a what?
But
You know,
The bidet I used to have in my old house in Dubai is like, it had enough pressure to
Okay.
wash there. So I don't know, like,
Well, yeah, I guess where I'm going with this is there are people, right? Like my father, for example, who thinks
I can't tell you how important.
the idea of this is gross, but like I remember when he tried like those Japanese toilet seats for the first time,
Place feels like pineapple
like he never
pizza.
stopped using it after trying it. It's great. Like
So
you just have to try it, right? And you just feel so much cleaner after it.
Be something else.
the closest I've experienced to that is what do you call it? 'Cause I remember back in Dubai, like I'm not sure if it's Dubai Mall or it's Mall of the Emirates. You do have those like, oh, there's a button. It's not really a button. It's sort of like a what do you call those? You twist it. It's like a circular disc that you twist. What do you call those again?
So you twist it and then you lick it.
But yeah, it's you twist
what I'm
it to
talking
turn it on. That's like Tootsie Pop or something, right?
Oh no, it's supposed to be Oreos.
Oreo? Oh, okay, no.
Wait, do you know what Oreos are?
Yes, I know what Oreos are.
Do they have Oreos in the Philippines?
Yes. my favorite ice cream flavor is even Oreo.
Oh,
I mean, is
Cookies
it
and
considered a flavor?
dude, cookies and cream flavored
Yeah,
Oreos.
cookies.
How funny is that shit?
Really? They actually have cookies and cream flavored Oreo? God
Yep.
damn it. I'm just getting pounded by monsters here. Oh great, in the corner.
Phrasing.
God damn it. Ah. Oh shit, I'm
Wonder
just
if this
getting...
gas station blows up. Nope. Left 4 Dead was better. Oh!
Yeah, I remember in, what do you call that? In that video by Kroby Cat that I put on the chat before. What the heck is this
Oh, did he
thing?
say the same thing?
Yeah, like he showed like, oh, shoot a gas station. It doesn't blow blow up in this game. Left 4 Dead, it friggin' blows up. Hey, I'm down. What are we supposed to do in here? Get to the safe room?
Something's over there.
Man, I shit you not. When I was a retarded kid, I actually thought, you know how the top of the gas station is always quite thick?
Top. Oh, like the roof
They
thing?
stored some fuel in there.
What is it just a roof or something? Or what?
Yeah, it's just yeah, I don't know why it's so thick. A shelter doesn't need to be that substantial. Press R3. I mean V.
You should have just said melee. I mean, it's mouse 3 for me.
Whoa.
Remember I changed it?
Smells like victory. No.
Top store fuels. The top stores feel legit. Oh, this is a one thing that I guess like I'm not sure if it's in Europe or just America and Australia that like what do you call it, self like you fill the gas yourself. But in
Oh,
Dubai,
self-service.
yeah, self-service. In Dubai and here, like there's always gas attendants to fill it up for
So
you.
feel like a king.
That's why I'm like, what the like my dad and all that go into like US or Australia, like what, you have to fill this shit yourself? Like how the heck do you do
You
this?
even have to fucking do your own groceries yourself. You know why they do this, right?
Save money. With
Yeah,
no,
so
you're
you
not
have to hire
yeah,
staff.
not I remember before I was like, America, you have you have a job crisis. You know what you can do? Just have gas attendants. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, all this like self-service stuff. I used to think, oh, this is great. I can do things myself. I'm an independent man who doesn't need any help. Like, bro. Eventually you realize, like, damn, this could be a job for someone.
Yeah. I remember like cause here in Philippines and in what do you call it? And in Dubai, like when you go to like fast food court, right? You cause like there in Australia, right? You clean it up yourself, right? You throw away all the stuff, right?
No, people generally don't do that, but
Really?
I do.
They don't?
Nah, they don't. They just leave their shit at the table, and someone
okay.
will come along to clean it up.
Really? But that's how it is in America and stuff, and in Canada.
I mean, you're encouraged to do so, but
Here
I know.
it's like it's. Hey, what are you doing there? We're at the safe room, by the way.
oh shit.
Yeah.
Needing this.
Because I feel like in US you barely see any like people around to clean the tables, but in Philippines and in Dubai there's always someone around. So I feel
Okay.
like I remember like when my what do you call it?
But who's gonna wipe the tables in America?
They. Oh, that's true. But like I remember like get people here from whatever other countries where they clean up it themselves up.
Yeah.
I always think of doing it, but I never do. I tell them like you shouldn't clean it up because like if everyone did clean it up, then there would be no demand for jobs for people to clean up the tables. So
Yeah.
not by being lazy, everyone being lazy mutually, you create jobs for people.
You know, you have a point there, right? Yeah, damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah.
You know, you get people giving you dirty looks when you don't do it.
But then here, it's normal. So you leave your stuff. Nobody gives you dirty looks because there's always someone there to clean it up.
Over two, this is Hope.
Uh, like within
this is
10
all, like,
minutes.
Best hope for
This is all
finally
social
defeating
programming. They want you to shame your fellow
Church.
man for not, you know, cleaning their shit up so that they don't have to hire someone.
Yeah.
But like, you know, I've really come to hate all this self-service because like you're essentially expected to do it whenever you go grocery shopping these days.
Good
There are
shit.
very few actual staff who will do do your checkouts these days. And the worst part is like you're ripping me off for all the stuff I'm buying. You already know, right? It's probably the same in the Philippines, but the price of your goods has exceeded the price rise has exceeded inflation for quite a few years now, and it's just constantly increasing. And not only are they ripping you up there, but they want you to do their fucking jobs for them as you do it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just passionate about this.
What's that? Wait, let me read this before I pick up this card. 30% rifle ammo capacity plus 10% damage with assault
you,
rifles
Tom.
and LMGs. Okay, it doesn't say anything about not being able to aim down the sight, so I'm picking this up.
Okay.
What's that? Oh yeah, if you want example of the worst that this gets is the tip culture in America, because
Oh.
what do you call it because they passed a law. I think I don't know what year it was, but it was a while ago. They passed a law in which like they're allowed to pay like waiters like below minimum wage if they take tips. But then like it became the culture like, yeah, you want these people to get proper money and all that, so you have to tip them because
Yeah.
they're not being paid by their employer. But that's why like, you know, people get so mad at like tips.
When they don't get their
Yeah,
tips.
when they don't get
Have you
tips, and
seen
if you
those
don't
viral
give
clips of
tips,
DoorDash drivers
yeah.
when they don't get tipped.
I think
And
Pippa.
some people are saying like, if you can't afford to tip, then you shouldn't be buying food.
I think
like-
Pippa showed one of those in one of her streams.
Oh yeah.
I'm not
What
sure
do
if
you
it
think
was
of it. It's pretty stupid, isn't it?
Yeah, like Like you're shaming the person not tipping. You should be shaming the friggin' the employer for not paying their employees enough. Like you don't need
Yeah,
to
man,
tip
like-
in McDonald's for some reason. Like are they paying their employees enough? And all these like expensive restaurants aren't? What the fuck is going on?
Dude, and like a lot of these times, you know, the fucking the payment machine, right? It's like or the terminal. It's asking you whether you want to put add a tip to it. Like, bro, you haven't even done anything. Like, I'm doing fucking self-service here. What do you mean tip the fucking supermarket? It's like you're just electing to pay more, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, man, it's like in the US they expect, you know, the customer to subsidize the wages of the employee, which is pretty retarded because
Yeah.
like people can, especially these days, people can barely make ends meet. Like, why is it their responsibility to then you know, pay the delivery man's bills?
I mean, yeah, like if instead, like, you know what, like if what do you call it, like if you're having issue paying these people, then just charge me more. Just, come on, dude, you don't have to shame me into tipping.
Yeah. Oh god.
Ooh,
Damn, this flamethrower absolutely wrecks it.
really? Oh man,
Yeah,
you're
too bad
right.
I'm out of ammo now.
How much ammo
here's
does it
another one.
hold?
Oh, like 400 units of whatever.
How much units does like a regular gun usually do? What the fuck? God
Oh,
damn you,
sorry, I'm
Jim!
talking about-
I am on top of a car shooting a guy, and what do? You get right up in my fucking face. What the heck? And he's holding a health kit as well. Whatever. What are you saying?
Breaker.
Is that a breaker? Breaker.
Hey,
But are
guys,
we
killing
supposed to be escape without setting off any? Okay. Oh, that silence is golden. Defeat the breaker. Okay.
it? That was very effective, but the fucking bot died too. Hey, let's just go into the safe room. I'm out of here. Oh,
Our mission is to kill the breaker. Okay, I guess I'm gonna help up the bot.
Got him.
They tried to bring them back to shit $5 meal. You see McDonald's losing a lot of customers that they tried to bring them back with a shit $5 meal.
dude, you know, 10 years ago, maybe a bit more than 10 years ago now, you could get a McDouble for $1.
Yeah, and
And so you could have 4 McDoubles, and that's like a proper feed, right? All for $4. You can't get that shit anymore. Like, what can you get for $4 at McDonald's these days?
yeah.
Maybe medium fries. Maybe not even that. Oh, you probably need these heals.
I tried to pick up the heal and heal myself. It seems like I can't. Like I think I've reached the my maximum health has gone
No, I'm
down.
talking about this thing.
First aid.
Oh, really? Okay. And watch as it disappears because shooting I get injured by this thing. But yeah, I remember like YouTubers talking about, oh, like what the heck, fast food now, it's like it's as expensive as going to a proper restaurant. I remember like last month I experienced it when I went to, it's a pretty fancy ramen place, and it was like 300 pesos, but then to get the same amount of, heck, even less food in McDonald's is around the same price. Like what the heck? Not only is it higher quality and you get quite a lot for it in the ramen place. It's like, what the heck, you know what? Like when I go out to eat, I'm just gonna go to these proper restaurants instead of the fast food.
Yeah. Do you know what I think?
Yeah.
Like, it was just, you know how Uber operated? Or Airbnb? You know how they had very cheap prices at the start? They were just when they were trying to capture the market share.
So now people are used to using it. So now
Exactly.
they don't
Now that
notice the
people-
price increase.
Yeah, and now they're like the same price as a taxi, right? People started using them because they were cheaper, but now that the price increase is there, they're already so used to using it, as you said, that they'll just stick with it. It's the same with fast food. They spend so much time simply capturing, the market, and now that people are just so used to the idea of fast food, they'll pay restaurant prices for it.
Yeah. And here I am like talking about because today got friggin' Taco Bell. To be fair, I got a lot where it's enough for dinner and lunch, but still it was a lot. Like, oh god, are you trying to get them to heal, or is that for me?
I'm trying to get
I
you
guess
here.
for me. But like look at Will also saying, the stories of people surviving off of McDonald's gone now. I remember like I used to see like these ads, like I'm not sure how long ago. It's like you could get a Big Mac for like I'm not sure if it's 25 cents or I'm like imagining it. It was like something real cheap. But then I was like, what, Big Mac? For that little? Like I remember like cuz back in Dubai also like Big Macs were I mean they never cost that cheap. And I was like surprised, like what, America really pays this little for McDonald's? No wonder why people keep going to McDonald's.
Man, there used to be stories of people living out of their cars, back, I guess in the USA, right? Because they had really cheap fuel there, and, fast food and other shit so cheap, you could just live out of your car without paying rent, right? You can't do that shit today.
Yeah. Well, I remember like back in Dubai, you can't live off your car because it's illegal. You can't, like,
Well, you
what do
don't
you
even have, like, caravan parks or whatever.
I think I remember caravans were illegal in Dubai. Like some people would bring them in from. I don't remember if my story is accurate. Oh, by the way, how's the stream? Because I'm looking at it.
Yeah,
It's
just saw
showing
it anyway.
showing yellow and red right now. Hopefully, you guys aren't getting low frame rates. Because I'm saying, like, I think I remember like hearing like stories like people coming from other what do you call it again? Other countries next to Dubai, then they'd have those things and they would get stopped because they're like, yeah, these aren't legal here. And I assume I guess I'm not exactly sure because I heard this a long time ago when I was a child. What?
Oh, it's okay.
Oh, you got saved. But yeah, I never saw them, so I think they are illegal. Or
Okay.
I don't know. I know. Like I said, I heard that story like a long time ago, but I never seen one.
Bro, what is this shit? Kill
Oh,
that
what shit?
thing.
What thing? Oh, the thing far away.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
thing
we-
outlined in red.
Yeah, our mission is to kill them all. Why the heck I kept shooting at it even after it was dead? Wait, did we kill it? Because our number is still on 1.
Oh, that wasn't a snitch. That was a, I don't know what it's called.
Oh.
Yeah, anyway,
I don't know.
I'm too young to really know all this shit as well. I just heard the stories.
What stories are we talking about again? Living
Like
off
living
of.
out of your car.
Ah.
I don't think I've ever actually met anyone who lived out of their vehicle.
I mean, I'm not sure if there are even any like homeless people in Dubai because what do you call it? It's supposed to be illegal. Yeah,
It's illegal to be
illegal.
homeless.
Yes, illegal.
What the fuck
Then
are
what
they
do they
gonna
do?
do
They give you a house? I mean, I guess if you're a foreigner, they would just deport your ass.
I suppose, right?
Because they do give like stuff to their citizens.
Of course, in the Middle East, these are all welfare states. Because there's so much like even you know, is it Qatar? You know Qatar, right? They're so rich with oil, they have no water, but they still give free water to their citizens.
They do.
Yeah, even though there's like severe
Holy
water
shit! There's like multiple of these friggin'. I guess they're spitting out green shit at me. There's like 3 of them.
Hey, what are you doing? You ain't near finished.
But what were we talking about? God damn it!
state.
But, oh yeah, we're talking about what? Qatar and water.
Qatar and water, yeah. I mean, do you know about this? You live close to Qatar, right?
I guess. I don't know. No, I've never heard of this.
Oh, you don't know much about the Middle East, do you?
Like, actually, no, I don't. What's weird is like even though we were in school and they taught us like history of UAE and all that, none of that is retained in my memory. Yeah, I even studied Philippine history. To be fair, it was in Tagalog, so I barely understood it. So it's like very difficult to retain that. But you know, again, studied even like UAE history and did not retain any of it.
Well, when do you ever use it, right? Unless you're a history teacher.
Yeah. Heck, sometimes I even forget the president's name. Are you gonna snipe it?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Never. Oh crap! But, I started shooting at it like before you said. Damn it! Maybe me shooting at it before you shot it in the head caused this swarm.
Maybe. We can still try it on the next one to see if it's possible to avoid the horde at all. Maybe it's just programmed that if it dies.
Ah,
Yeah, sorry, I
shit!
was just lining up the shot. I don't have a proper scope on this thing.
Man, I should probably give you my scope because I mean, it's not like a sniper scope, but it's still a scope.
Oh, okay. Yeah, mine's just a fucking red dot.
Too bad we
I'm gonna
can't
try to see if I can
exchange.
get a scope out of the warehouse. No, the church.
The jammer
I don't
doesn't
remember
pay.
seeing one.
Jammer doesn't pay attention to anything in the surroundings. He considers it real life lore, which he is allergic to. What's that? Bong Bong Marcus, the son of the dictator. What? When did? I'm just curious, like, why you said that, Will. Like, did we say anything about that? Was it because I said, you said like Bong Bong Marcus, the son of the dictator? Because our president,
Bong
like,
bong.
do you know the history of our president right now? Is it gonna sound
No.
bonkers?
Who's
so-
our president?
Here in Philippines, it's what's his name? Is it?
Bong bong.
I mean, that's his nickname, but okay. So back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, we had like a president, right? Like, and he got reelected multiple times, but eventually he basically became a dictator.
Oh.
So and
yeah.
we ousted him by basically in the 80s had a rally, like a protest, and he was like, I resigned. So all that, and the last presidential election, his son was running, and he won. Imagine like friggin' Stalin.
You're right.
Like his son runs for president and wins, or whatever. Hitler's son runs for president and wins. it's like that.
Yeah,
Basically.
that's pretty funny. But I guess I wouldn't say funny, but from an outside perspective, it's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah,
Well, probably even in the Philippines, right? But what can you do?
yeah. What can you do?
Is it very like, well, Australian politics is also super corrupt. Not in the sense that we have fixed elections, but the politicians are all corrupt cunts.
Let me put
Like
it this
the
way:
one-
in Philippines, like the corruption, there was like This is a joke, so don't take it seriously. Like, there's a poll of the most corrupt countries in the world. Philippines got number 2. And the joke is,
Okay.
yeah, we only got number 2 because we we bribed the person making the poll to make us number 2, something like that.
That's pretty funny.
But yeah,
Yeah, like the government is owned, especially like the WA government is owned by Woodside. Do you know Woodside?
no, what Woodside?
Yeah, Woodside is a I don't know what it is exactly that they do, but they're involved in like
Was that Will said you don't? You said you don't know the president. When I said I don't know the president, I'm talking about the president of UAE. Sometimes I forget like who the president of UAE is. I should have been more clear because I think I just said immediately before that, like, yeah, I studied UAE history, but none of it was retained. Sometimes I forget the name of the president. Yeah, what was his name?
oh, there's still 3 heals in here.
Oh, really? Oh, isn't this where we came from?
Yeah, it is. I was thinking maybe I could find a scope on the ground, but there isn't one.
Can we still buy
you know where this
scopes?
last snitch is? Nah, vendor's closed apparently.
I have no idea. Because the previous snitches just showed up on as red. Should we split up and look for it?
Definitely.
Okay, I guess I'm going this way.
Sorry, that was sarcasm. I meant we should stick together.
Oh,
Oh,
One out here.
did you find
I think I
it?
hear her. Yeah, she's definitely programmed to
I'm done with these
simply.
town. Take it out. Now.
Oh, you know what I mean.
Oh, jeez. So yeah, to call the horde, no matter even
Yeah,
if she
when
dies. So it's not like that shotgun trick you do with the witch in Left 4 Dead.
That's right. Yeah.
What is this? What is this gas? Did we throw it? Okay. Well, I didn't. Nothing happened. It didn't. The heck
Oh.
hit me? Oh yeah, like I was talking about, like, oh, it's weird that the son of the dictator became president. Like, you know, there's a president. I think
Bro.
it's funny I'm talking about not gonna talk about politics, and here I am. But might as well talk about the story. Like, one
Well,
of our
it's just history. It's not politics.
yeah,
is it?
I guess. Like we had a president that we impeached. I think his name was Arap. So yeah, that president was impeached, and you know what?
Yeah.
He's the mayor of one of the biggest cities now. I forgot what city, but yeah, they freaking elected him the mayor. It's like, what the heck? Wait, I thought this guy was corrupt. Like, what's going on? I thought we impeached him, and you make him mayor.
Wait, was that an elected position?
Yeah, they elected him as mayor.
I guess maybe it was to keep him out of a higher position of power. Who knows?
He can never become president again, but he can become mayor.
Oh.
Okay. But yeah, freaking elect. But here in Philippines, because of the original Marcos, that's why there's like, you only get one term of 6 years as president.
Yeah.
Why did okay? Thought like, why did it go black?
These things always end so like abruptly.
But you weren't
There's
just
no
in
like
the
go
neighborhood.
here.
How'd you guess?
It's definitely not like Left 4 Dead where just go into the safe room. You forget the part where the Marcos family stole like millions in shoes and jewelry. Yeah, it was a meme. Like I think the Marcos's wife like had the biggest shoe collection in the world at the time when he was president.
Dude, you know Duarte? How do you say
Yeah.
his name?
Duterte.
Is he like hasn't he been president for a long time now?
Um, like I said, because of the original Marcos, like after that they made the law in which what do you call it? Like president can only serve one term of 6 years. So yeah, he served the full term of 6 years.
Wait, when was he elected?
When was he elected?
Because I remember like it's been more than 6 years for sure.
I mean, he's not the president now because it's Marcos.
Oh, he's not.
Yeah, he's not. He's
Okay.
not the president. Okay.
Well, thank you for coming, everyone.
Yeah, I see here. 2016 to 2022.
Ooh. Yeah, 2022. Okay, that is 6 years. What do you think of the guy? A lot of the Filipinos in the overseas certainly. I don't know. They seem to like defend him. I don't know what the popular opinion of him.
I have no idea. You know what?
You weren't even living in the Philippines during the time.
Well, I came to live in Philippines 2018. So thing is, I'll tell you a story that like just to give you an idea of how not into politics I am. Because like, what do you call it? Like when the previous president election happened, I was like, oh, people were so like, oh, like you gotta vote, you gotta, like, who cares? And then after the president won, I was like curious, okay, who won? And it was like Marcos, and like, why does that sound so familiar? And I looked it up. It's like, dang, it's the son of the dictator. I was like, okay, that I only knew after the fact, after he won, because I was curious. Because someone was asking, oh, wasn't there a presidential election? Like, oh yeah, there was. Let me check. So I have no idea if Duterte was good or not. That's how little I pay attention to Philippine politics.
I see. You know the boxer, right? What's his name? Danny something?
Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, Manny, not Danny. Isn't he like a politician now?
Yeah, he is, but he didn't retire from boxing. He's still boxing, and he's basically does nothing for what I've heard. He doesn't do anything as a politician.
Oh, it's just a symbolic position because
Yeah,
he's such
pretty
a
much.
famous guy.
Oh well,
Isn't he a bit old for boxing?
That's a curious thing about Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. They are still really good, even though they're like most people that would be past their prime. I mean, to be fair,
I mean,
like-
Jake Paul is fighting Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe he'll fight Manny Pacquiao after.
I mean, I guess the best example I could give is George Foreman. Like he was the
Like
champ.
the grill?
Yeah, the grill guy. He was like the heavyweight champion before. Like I think, like well, Muhammad Ali fought him to win that belt, win the heavyweight championship. But then like he retired and then he came back like old, like I think in the late 80s, and he won. He became heavyweight champion again. Like he earned it twice, like in his young age and his old age. It's like wow. And I think there are a few boxers now that never fought before. I think there's one that's a heavyweight that never fought before, and he became heavyweight champion in his 40s. And I think he's a recent boxer. I don't know. I'm very casual with boxing.
Okay.
Most of what I know of boxing is from Hajime no Ippo. You know that anime?
Oh no, I haven't
No.
seen that one.
You watch
You
that?
watch anime?
Yeah, I do. I actually binge watching Free Run. How about you? You watch anime?
I used to watch a lot of anime, but I haven't watched anime in like 6 years or something.
Oh yeah, Will
I don't know, I
says
guess-
Will says Duterte is. Oh, did I already say this? Will says he's
Oh, yeah, I'm
so-so.
reading chat.
Okay.
Some people love him, some people hate him. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like anime just I guess this is just me becoming old, but I've seen all the tropes already, and
I guess that's a good thing about me. I used to hate anime and hate it with a passion, and then I got into it. So I guess I didn't really see much of the tropes.
okay. Now for me, it was over like a It was like over how much time was it? Yeah, I was super into anime over like a period of 5 or 6 years.
What?
When did you start?
When did I start?
Yeah.
When did Kill la Kill come out? That's like maybe 2012.
Holy shit, that's a long time ago. Since then, you've kept it up for so long.
I mean,
don't even watch.
to be
movies
fair, I
or,
only
TV
watch.
series.
To be fair, I only watch a few anime. But there was a time when I did watch a bit because back when I was working in Dubai, like like a lot of data entry, like it's like really boring or whatever.
Yeah.
And I wasn't watching much like YouTube podcasts or whatever back then. So I would watch like I would go on websites and I'd watch anime in the background. So I would watch a lot of
like Kiss anime or whatever.
yeah. So I'd watch a lot of English dubs because I can't really pay attention to it. I can't like read the subtitles while I'm working. So yeah, I watch a lot of English dubs. So yeah, I like after watching Kill la Kill, I was like, oh, check out some anime in the background. So like imagine watching friggin' like Death Note like on a little corner of your computer screen and just mostly listening to it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't watch that many. Like especially now, because I'm mostly playing video games, so I only watch a few, very few, like maybe 1 or 2 every season.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I used to I used to remember like I'd binge watch shows in all my free time. Like I don't know how many series I've watched, but I used to like do you know like my anime list?
Yeah.
I used to keep a keep a record of everything I was watching in there. Give it a rating. I was like super involved in that shit. Like the weeb I was at the time.
Doesn't Pippa also use that?
I guess anyone
mentioned
who
it.
is super into anime will probably keep track of this their library, and so
So-
because you can't hold all this shit in your head.
What stuff were you watching?
Back then,
Yeah. I guess
watched a
like what
lot
are the ones you've retained that you'd still like?
Oh, a lot of people, right, will probably disagree with me or say I'm stupid. But I remember very early on into getting into anime, I watched like the 2006 adaptation of like Fate Stay Night, and I thought that was okay.
I've never seen it.
I can hear your
so-
disappointment.
What? No, I've never seen it. I have no idea what even Fate Stay Night is. Isn't that the
You're
gacha or
joking.
something? Is it the gacha? Is it based on the gacha or something? Isn't there multiple stuff? There's like Fate Stay Order, Fate or whatever.
Bro.
What?
You mean
Okay,
Grand Order, the gacha?
something I don't know. Like, isn't it like?
Yeah, Grand Order.
Grand
I played
Order,
shit
all
for a
that.
bit.
Is it based on
let me
video
explain to
game
you
or
how-
something? What is it?
In 2004, there was this erotic visual novel released called Fate Stay Night. It wasn't the first one made by Type Moon, but back then Type Moon
Oh,
was
Type
making-
Moon. All I know about them is Melty Blood.
Oh, so you know that?
I know All I know about is Melty Blood. That's
Okay,
it.
Yeah, Melty Blood is a fighting game they made.
Yeah.
You know,
I guess I know a little bit about it, but that's it. Just Melty Blood.
maybe you've heard of Tsukihime.
I heard of it. I have no idea what it like. Is it a video game? Is it anime?
It's like the first visual novel they made.
Oh.
I was super into like Type Moon stuff back then. But anyway, I played their I read the visual novel Fate Stay Night, right? And I was so into it. Like I watched the anime, and you know this was back in 2006. Eventually, they would make like a prequel to this.
You're talking
was,
about
like,
2006, and like you said, Kill la Kill is old. That's like what, 2012 or 2013?
I didn't actually watch it in 2006 though.
Ah, okay,
I watched it in
see.
like 2014 probably.
Ah.
By then, right, they had already like released this prequel called Fate Zero, which you'd probably heard of as well. And like
Kind
this
of.
one was animated by I can't remember what the name of the studio was, but like they're a high budget studio, and they even made like the new movies and stuff. But anyway, because like this one in particular, Fate Zero, performed so well, like they ended up doing a lot of spin-offs and other things. Like you already know, you probably heard of Apocrypha and Grand Order and all these other things. But yeah, Fate Stay Night was really the original one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And they even did like their Unlimited Blade Works adaptation back in 2006.
What's Unlimited Blade Works? Is that a fighting game as well? I've heard of that one
No,
as
it's
well.
like Unlimited Blade Works was just a, you know how visual novels have like different routes?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there were 3 different like endings to the visual novel. Fate's Day Night, the original like anime was supposed to be like the main girl route. Unlimited Blade Works was the route for another girl, and then they did like, and these were absolutely like the best adaptation of them all. Like they did this 3-part movie adaptation for like the 3rd route. I think it was called shit, what was it called?
Here comes the boom!
Oh, let me look it up. Because you should probably watch those. Those are really good, even if you haven't read the visual novel.
You ever try Melty Blood? Like,
No, I've wanted to play it at one point, but I just couldn't find a way to get the game.
it's on Steam.
It is
how do
now.
you?
It
yeah.
wasn't back then.
Oh yeah, they had the community one. I forgot what it's called, but I have a copy of that one. But you can get it officially now. But yeah, oh my god, that community one is so fucking fun. Even if you don't know it much about video games, it's just like doing combos and flowing from it. It's so easy and whatever. It's like, damn, this is so fucking fun. It's like just one of the few fighting games in which just instantly touch it. And it's like, wow, I'm having fun.
Okay. Oh yeah, just.
I'm not
looked it
sure
up.
about the new one.
Okay. Well, anyway, I just looked at the movie series, the film trilogy, right? That I was talking about.
Which one? The
last-
Fate's
yeah.
Day.
Yeah, Fate Stay Night, Heaven's Feel, it's called. Bit of a strange name, because, like, you know, Japanese using English words that sound cool. But, fuck, the movies are animated so well, and, like, the story is, like, pretty serious compared to the other two, which are more, like, lighthearted, I guess. But anyway, yeah, it's pretty fucked up in certain. The story's pretty fucked up in many ways. It deals with certain topics which I will not mention on your stream. But anyway, yeah, the last one, all those movies I was able to watch in the cinema. That's how famous. they
Really?
were.
Cinema?
Yeah. The last one I watched in 2020.
Oh, how's like anime in Australia now? Because I thought they're gonna pass a law to restrict it or something like that.
Oh yeah, we gotta protect our underage cartoon girls. How's anime in Australia? I think anime's gone pretty mainstream, hasn't it? You
I
asked
mean,
me
it has a
recently,
lot
right?
of Japanese people there, don't they?
There's a small Japanese community in Perth. They've mostly gone like to the more famous cities, really, like on the East Coast.
I remember in Gold Coast, I see quite a lot of them.
Yeah. Well, I bet. You know, that's all the fucking Japs I've ever talked about at the beach.
Yeah, I remember seeing
They
them
have
at the
obsession.
beach.
Yeah.
I remember the weather was so cold, and it's like, how the heck are they surfing? Oh my god.
Because like they don't really have like one of my exes was Japanese, and she was super into like the beach and surfing as well, right? And she'd frequently tell me like what the experience is in Japan. You just don't have good waves there, and the beaches are so far away. You have to drive a few hours to get to them. So it's not something that people ever do on a regular basis. And so
That's
they
why
really do, like, even if it's cold, like, this is the only time they have to do it, right? So they suck it up and just tough it out.
That's why it's like special in Japanese anime where they go to the beach episode.
Exactly, yeah. Whereas myself, right, I live right next to the beach and I haven't gone there in years. You know, I just hate the sand.
I don't like sand.
It's so
Anyway.
coarse and it gets everywhere.
Oh yeah, I think I should end the stream. It's like 2 hours, just me shooting at these targets.
Oh yeah. I disconnected from the game. Did you kick me?
No, I never kicked you. I guess you just disconnected.
Oh, okay. What a
like-
coincidence.
I thought you're like even still in here. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Anyway.
right.
Yes. Thanks for watching, Will. I guess we'll contact Sir Violet so that we can get him in. So we can play some Pokemon Unite. I don't know. Like, is he even around? Was he actually here in the chat?
Just ping him in Discord.
Oh, he was here. He said hello in the beginning of the stream. Yeah, I guess I'll ping him in the Discord. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow for Lair and Helldivers 2. Hopefully
Wait,
Tor.
you're not streaming later?
No, I'm not gonna stream it.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye for now.